NTTU President Werner January said the last time the taxi fare went up was 4 years ago, and they have to make up for lost time.
You see, initially we were asking for 20%. But in the meantime, while we are asking for 20%, we have realized that it has been now 4 years since the last increment. So now we have to balance, to recover, to be able to recover our costs, whatever we have lost during the past 4 years. And now we have noticed that also it's not only the petrol which really went up. Almost everything went up, to our tires, to our engine oils, even the cost of living. The bread itself went up 2 or 3 times in the past 2 to 3 years. And therefore it is really affecting our livelihoods.
January added that if Namibian workers cannot afford the 50%, they should go back and consult their unions.
So those workers that cannot afford should go back to their trade unions and their bosses to ask for a salary increment from their bosses. We are not their representative. They do pay monthly fees to their trade unions, and they must talk and discuss to those unions. It's not our issue, that one. We are fighting for the rights and interests of our people. We know what are the challenges in our industry. So if their own unions does not know what is going on in their own industry, then that cannot be our problem. Let me say sorry. Hence, in our letter to the minister, we said, this is not a punishment to the citizens. No, it's not a punishment, but it's to enable our members. Our members also, they are family members. They have children, they have wives, they have kids, they have houses to maintain. So now, because of other people suffering, really we cannot compromise on our people.
Today on One spoke to the general public to find out what they think about the proposed increase.
Well, I feel like this 50% increment, it's too much for us, especially as a student, because it's $10 is already hard enough. You have to take $10 every day and sometimes $20, which is really too much. I don't agree with it at all, but what can I do?
Yeah, okay, I think it's not a good idea of adding $15 to the taxi fares as well as to the buses, because it's going to affect especially the students who are schooling at Unam. It will be $30, which is a lot to them. And as well as the country has fallen into the economic crisis, it will be hard for them to get that money for them to hike to the school.
Basically, when we look at the economy, I think it's not fair. Yeah. And then when we look at our countries, mostly, especially this year, the economy is not good. And then to increase the price from $10 to $15, maybe some people they cannot afford.
I think it's an increment with 50%. It won't be a good idea. According to a country economics, better to keep it where it is for us to work with easy, because people, they don't have money that they can afford for that 50% increment.
The $15 is just too much. I feel like I don't really take taxis every day, but the days I do take taxis are to places like Unam, Group Mall, those things, and we pay double to go there. We cannot pay like $30 now. The 15 to be 15 times 2 to be $30, that's too much. For a normal, like we're students, we cannot afford. Most of the students cannot be affording $30 to go to Unam and back every day. It's too much.
January believes that the government will try and delay their request, but will eventually agree to their proposal.